Saturday, March 29th, we see the new moon in Aries, the partial solar eclipse. New moons occur when the moon and the sun are in alignment, in conjunction, and it involves bringing the energies of the sun and the moon together. The sun is our source of self, our physical being, the self that we give to the world, the self that we show to the world. The moon represents our inner self, our intuitive, emotional knowing, the self that only we ourselves know. So a new moon forms when these two luminaries come into alignment, come into conjunction in the same sign of the zodiac. The new moon in Aries is the beginning of the new moon cycle through the astrological cycle, as Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, the sign of I am, the cardinal fire sign, the sign of initiating things into being from a place of the self, allowing us to spark our desires and dreams into being and initiate the new cycles that we want to move through. The new moon solar eclipse is the start of a new cycle. So this solar eclipse magnifies that energy, opening doorways, clearing pathways, and getting us to shift in a new direction. The fact that this solar eclipse falls in Aries only amplifies this Aries energy, this sign of new beginnings. It is also closing out the last nodal cycle, as we have shifted into the Virgo Pisces nodal axis. So this solar eclipse in Aries is ending the last 18-month cycle that we have already moved out of and wrapping up that cycle. So there's this energy of closure surrounding this new moon in Aries. Closure that is going to allow new beginnings to spring forth. Expect some new information, new ways of being, or a new pathway to open under this eclipse. As this eclipse is powerful, these new opportunities or beginnings may be seen even up to a month after this eclipse has reached its peak. So this is opening us up to the beginning of these new beginnings that are going to unfold during this lunar cycle as the moon moves through its new energies of growth and renewal. This solar eclipse is allowing us to integrate the changes that we have made as we moved through the Aries Libra axis, and is enabling us to shift course. So this eclipse is going to bring in these subtle energies of new beginnings, allowing us to move into the new moon energy. As the first sign of the zodiac, Aries energy is all about new beginnings. As the new moon brings the start of a new lunar cycle, it is also about new beginnings. So this is a very powerful new moon to allow us to move into the cycles of things that we want to bring into being. A great time to set intentions and wishes for the next 12 months to come, for the next zodiac cycle. This combination of energy makes the Aries new moon one of the best opportunities in the year for thinking about what new beginnings or new chapters we wish to start in our lives, what seeds you want to plant, and set your intentions for the months to come. Know that the opportunity for a do-over, for a fresh new slate, is on offer for you if you want it. Whatever the cosmic skies present us with an opportunity to begin a new chapter, the creative energies run high, allowing us to use them to march and bring our dreams and desires to life. Think about what you wish to manifest in your life, hold this vision clear in your mind, and then send those vibrations out into the universe under the dark night of the new moon. Remember your power and role in this universe as a co-creator. Know that you are magical and know you deserve to put your dreams out into the ethers so they can be materialized in your life. This is the perfect time to go for it and to take action towards those things that you want to bring into being. The energy of Aries is all about action. Be sure you follow up your dreams and wishes by taking active steps, by acting intentionally. in the days and weeks that follow, turning up for yourself daily, taking those small steps forward that will allow you to move into the energies of new beginnings. Aries is about I am energy. So it is about taking the steps and making the plans that are going to bring things into being from this perspective of the self. Now, to support this new moon, we also see a conjunction between Mercury and Neptune here in void of course. Now, Neptune is going to be shifting into Aries tomorrow, bringing this new dynamic and change to our dream worlds. Neptune is a planet of illusions, the planet of dreams, the planet of beliefs and spirituality. It is the visions that we hold and how our beliefs and wishes influence our creative energy. So this conjunction with Mercury in retrograde motion, the planet of communication, the planet of the stories that we tell, the planet of the messages that we see, in its retrograde motion, its movement through the underworld, is really allowing us to get behind our dreams, to create these stories that are going to allow us to take these steps forward, to take the steps that we are building into being. And it's going to be supported by Neptune's shift into Aries tomorrow. This is a very abundant time for planting the seeds for the wishes that you want to bring into being, the dreams you want to bring into being, the goals you want to bring into being. Neptune is going to travel through Aries for 14 years. It's going to shift back into Pisces during its retrograde this year, but once it shifts into Aries next year, it's going to stay there for 14 years. So those dreams, those things you want to bring into being, those beliefs are really going to be aligning in this energy of I am, this energy of the self, this energy of new beginnings, this energies of the cycle of new beginnings. So this alignment with Mercury in retrograde motion, here in void of course, uninfluenced by any zodiac energies, is really enabling us to see where we need to put our messages out there from this inner world, from this retrograde world, and review the ways that we are turning up, the ways that we are thinking about our dreams, the mental processing that we're using, the ways that we're integrating our beliefs into our message. This is going to allow us to shift our message into something new. Now, Mercury moving into Pisces is going to allow us to wrap up the cycles that we have been working through. This retrograde motion back into Pisces is very important in these closure energies that we have been working through. There has been a lot of closure and new beginnings, a lot of shifting into our own self and closing out those cycles that we have been walking through that have maybe not been in alignment with ourselves, but have been a product of the cycles that we have been walking through. So this conjunction of Neptune and Mercury in retrograde is really going to help enhance our dreams. It's going to enhance how we give the messages for our dreams, how we put those messages out there, and give us this energy of bringing things into being. A very powerful day for manifesting, a very powerful day for action planning, a very powerful day to take those first steps forward, to align our inner and outer self and bring things into alliance. Bring things into unison, bring things into active movement, this movement forward for the self. To amplify this conjunction, we also see it forming a sextile with Jupiter here in Gemini. Sextiles are about harmonious connection. It's taking the two planetary bodies' energies and bringing them into opportunity to allow us to use the energies for our advantage to move forward. So this sextile with Jupiter, the planet of abundance, the planet of expansion, the planet of growth, is really going to empower those intentions that we set today, those dreams that we want to push forward, and amplify their energies, allowing us to think from a place of abundance, communicate from a place of abundance, and bring things into being. Bring these different aspects of ourself into our dreams, into our communication, into the ways that we are turning up, and allowing us to create from this energy of renewal, this energy of expansion, this energy of bringing things into being. This is the moon to plant those intentions. This is the moon to make those changes. This is the moon to step forward into new beginnings, because all the energies are telling you that your dreams and your messages are your own, and you have the ability to bring them into being, to bring them into action, to bring them into your life, and to step into yourself, do things for yourself, and to move forward from this place of unity within yourself, moving your dreams forward through the ways that you communicate and being supported in your abundance. You have everything you need within yourself. It's time to get behind those things and take action.